Hi. Hello. I'm back again with another episode of Live with Prophecy, and today I'm wearing a new t-shirt that was gifted to me by T Right Back. So, do you like this? It's a beautiful t-shirt. If you like this, you can go to their website and buy it. And I'll also share in the description the link of the website, and also there's an Insta page so you can buy from there. So, hi Nana, thank you. Time you come around my London beach. I hope Instagram doesn't delete this video because of copyright issues. Last time I played a song, they said like you cannot play a song. That's wrong, right? I should be allowed to play any song. Do you like the t-shirt? So I will wait for today's guest. Today's guest is Vandana Bharadwaj from Maharashtra. She is a vegan model, entrepreneur and a philanthropist, and I would request her to join now. Alexa, pause. And also I'm wearing these glasses because my eyes are hurting. I couldn't sleep last night. So yeah. So don't ask why I'm wearing glasses. Now also my left side of the earbud is not working. Today is a sad day. A challenging day for me. Okay.
What this is
Hi
coming
Vandana.
half only. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, you have to adjust the screen because when we go live, like two people are on the same screen,
Yeah,
so
so it comes
it
like,
comes
yeah,
closer. So we have to adjust it a little.
right.
Wow.
So let me adjust.
Can you?
Too
Yeah,
much.
you can adjust it.
No, it's coming too close. I think you could just make it behind.
Yeah. Put it back.
Yeah. This is fine,
I
right?
think yours. Yeah, it is fine, but the screen is little hazy. I can't see you clearly.
Hazy,
Yeah.
but it's showing clearly here.
No. Yeah. Now it is clear. I think. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Let me check the
Okay.
sound. Can you hear me clearly? Guys who are watching, can you see us clearly and hear us clearly? Please comment. Navya, hi Navya. If you guys can hear us clearly and see us
Can you
clearly,
see
please
clearly?
comment so we can proceed. Oh, you have people around. Ask them whether they can see it clearly on the screen so we can proceed.
Yeah.
Yep. Anurupa said yes. Mohit said yes. Can you hear us?
Aman, can you see clearly? Okay.
Okay. So, Vandana, what are you drinking? Uh-oh, I think there is some glitch in the internet.
Can you see me now?
I think there was little glitch in the internet. Is it fine now?
It's fine with me. Like,
Okay. The screen froze again. I think the screen is freezing. I don't know why. But internet from my side is fine. Are you getting phone calls, Vandana? Vandana, are you getting phone calls?
no.
Are you getting? There is little glitch in the internet. I don't know what the reason is. Is it
Can you
fine
see
now?
me
Can you see
clearly
me?
now?
Yeah, I can see you.
Yeah,
I can see you.
even I can. Yeah.
Okay. So Vandana, what were you drinking right now?
I'm having hot water.
Okay, hot water.
Yeah.
I'm feeling very hot now. So, hmm. So please introduce yourself to the audience.
So myself, Vandana Bhardwaj, I'm an entrepreneur and a philanthropist.
Hmm.
I have been doing business since 10 years. I started with cosmetic brand and now I'm the director and spokesperson for Marie Claire Salon and Wellness. When you talk about philanthropy, I work for children and for animals. And I've won couple of pageants in modeling as well.
Wow. We have one pageants as well. So you're everything. You're doing everything. You're an entrepreneur. You're a philanthropist. Everything a person would want to be. Okay. And you said you are vegan, right? Is that right?
Yeah, yeah, I'm very much vegan.
Okay. When did you go vegan?
It's been 6 years now that I'm vegan.
Hmm. 6 years. And what made you vegan?
Yeah.
Like, did you see any video or did someone convince you?
Yeah, so one fine day my mom told me to do some research on cows. So
Hmm.
she meant that I should do research on cow, which quality of cow is better, you know. So I was doing
Oh.
research and all. Yeah, so the thought of my mom was different. But when I did research on that, I was shocked to see how cows and buffaloes and calves are treated in India, you know, because I was searching
Wow.
about Indian cows. So the
Hmm.
whole research was based on Indian cows. So I was really shocked. I think I cried the whole day. 3, 4 hours, I was just
Oh.
crying. I was shocked.
Wow.
So then I studied or researched that, what can be done. So I got to know about veganism. That's how it turned. It took just few hours for me to convert into vegan.
Wow, wow, that was a like very courageous decision. Did you find any difficulty? Like, did your mother or parents or other family members support you in your decision, or were they like not very, didn't
Nobody,
approve of it?
nobody discouraged me or nobody disapproved me for me turning vegan. But yeah, whenever
Mhm.
some occasion is there, whenever I go to my hometown or wherever I am, people are always like, "Oh gosh, what we gonna give it to
Mhm.
her?" They have that reluctant attitude. So that is
Yeah,
the
yeah,
only
yeah.
thing which I face. So
Okay.
they're like, "Oh God,
And
you're so extreme." And I was like, "You guys are the
your
extreme
friends,
one."
your friends call you extreme for being vegan?
Yeah, yeah. They call me rebellious. They call me a too
Oh
much.
God.
So
Do they mock you? Do they mock you?
they do. They try to indirectly make fun or comment, or they find it really funny at times.
Okay, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay. And how about like, so how do you go out with friends who mock you, or how do you go out and eat with them? Is it possible, easy for you, or you avoid going out with them?
So no, I do go out with them, but because now I understood how to reply back, and also now I mock them whenever they are
Oh,
emotionally low or something like that. Whenever they are hurt, so I mock them.
okay, okay, got it. And
Yeah.
like, how would you date a non-vegan?
I can't even see a non-vegan human. It's impossible. I'm too rebellious. I can't
Oh,
have. So I have an NGO for children, and all of them are vegan.
wow,
So
amazing.
even
So
if
tell me about that.
yeah,
Tell me about that.
so like even like there are more than 350 students, and we have sessions every Sunday. We have classes, so 10 to 15 minutes we give it to veganism, vegan lifestyle and veganism. So we try to make kids understand, why they are not supposed to have milk or animal products, or what
Okay,
like what all products are there which has leather and all that stuff. So, and
great.
then they go to home and all that stuff, and then some of the student will tell me, दी वो दूध लेके जा रहा था, दी वो ये लेके जा रहा था. So everybody is keeping a track on everyone.
Great,
Yeah.
great, great. Amazing, amazing. And when you went vegan, you realized about dairy, and many people think that veganism is all about diet and they do not know the other aspects. So, did you know when did you come to know other aspects of the veganism as it is about ethics and
It,
justice and animal rights, not only about food? When did you realize that, and
yeah.
how did you change your other practices in life, other things that you are doing, like wearing leather, wool, or using animal tested products?
So in the beginning, I was aware about milk products, and I got the habit of checking ingredients in everything I buy. Like every packed food I buy. So I got the habit of checking the ingredients. Slowly, gradually, I try to figure out, what this thing is made of, what that thing is made of. I got that, self interest that I wanted to know what I am consuming and all that. And Menka Kanti is one of the ladies. She always keep teaching us, that these plates have this thing, these leather, this thing. So I was following her as well.
Wow. Wow. Which city are you from? Mumbai?
I'm from Himachal, but I'm based in Mumbai.
Okay, Mumbai. Is it easy to be vegan in Mumbai? Do you get option or dairy alternatives, or do you have vegan restaurants there?
In Mumbai, we have vegan restaurants now, like since an year or something, and now the veganism is quite famous and quite fancy and quite stylish thing in Mumbai, which it's okay with me. I'm happy about it. But in the beginning, I think in India, you have basic food is always without milk, and all I have to substitute is I didn't have to put butter or milk or ghee. That was the only thing which I had to give up on, which was easy.
Oh, so you are saying that people who want to eat plain food, simple food at home, for them it is also easy to go vegan. They don't need to go to fancy restaurants to
No, no,
like
no,
buy.
no.
It's cheap and it's
Yeah.
easy.
And plus, even if you go to restaurants, like if you see local food is always vegan. When you talk about samosas, chaats, all those things are automatically vegan, unhealthy food. So that is
Yeah.
also pretty cheap.
Many non-vegan, many vegan who were previously meat eaters, they crave the taste of meat. So for them, these vegan restaurants serve mock meat, so they enjoy that. So
Yeah,
do you go to vegan restaurants? And if you
I do
do,
go.
which one do you like?
There is one in Andheri, it's called Earthling Cafe.
Earthly. Okay, I know.
Yeah, and
Sada.
then there is, yeah, she's doing good.
Yeah,
Plus,
I'll.
there is, yeah, and then there is Arpan Newly restaurant, which has vegan varieties. And now
Okay.
there is always vegan options everywhere in Mumbai.
Wow. Wow. So,
Yeah.
so it's pretty easy in your city and also any city because you said all food are basically vegan food.
Yeah, it's very easy.
And tell me about the kind of activism you do. Or like, please elaborate on it. You said you talk to children about activism. You talk to
Yeah,
your friends about activism, and I've also seen
yeah,
your post regarding you are like very outspoken. You don't care about what
yeah,
people are thinking. You are very like you give your peace of mind to the
yeah.
post. Like you don't care about what people think. Like tell me more about what you do in the form of activism, so that we do
So
not.
the one more core activity which we do it regularly is with children. We try
Mhm.
to help them out to turn into vegan. And we every Sunday this activity is for sure. And
Mhm.
because I'm the head and I have all the volunteers under me, so all these
Mhm.
volunteers are doing the same thing in their areas. That is
Wow.
a regular thing. And whenever there are like whatever march happens or rallies happen, I
Mhm.
and all my students participate in it. Plus,
Mhm.
the hardcore vegan activists I have created in our NGO. All are young, 17, 18, 14, 15, even 12-year old. So they create videos, and we put
Wow.
it on live.
So you have turned people into vegan activists, not just vegans.
Yeah, yeah.
You have
When you're
turned
vegan,
people
you need to be
vegan.
activist.
Wow, wow, great. What would you do if someone gave you $1 million right now? What would you do with the money?
I would shut down all the dairy industry, all the chicken industries right away. I would buy all the animals and release them in the
$1
safest
million, that's
area.
not that much money. $1 million is not enough to buy or shut down all the slaughterhouses. It's not
No,
enough.
Max, whatever I could do. Like, if suppose today, if I say one dog or one cat is a big deal for the dog or a
Mhm.
cat. So whatever amount of money I would get, I would put it there.
Okay, okay, got it, got it. Uh, who do you love the most?
I love my parents the most.
Parents. If you got three wishes, what would they be?
One would be converting the world into non-dairy industry. Number two
Okay.
is Number two is saving the environment, upgrading people
Okay.
about the facts of environment.
Okay.
And third would be, I want people to be compassionate about towards all other living beings.
Okay. Got it. Okay. If you saw someone abusing a dog in front of you, what would you do?
I would kill that person.
What?
If I see a person hitting a dog, I would definitely take a stand on it and rigorous stand on it. And my concern would be to help save that dog at that moment. And
Will
later,
you
whatever
kill?
I could, I will do that.
Will you kill
I
the
wish I
person?
could. If I wish I could, otherwise I would.
You will kill.
So I have a lot of fights keep happening on such things like somebody hitting a dog, somebody beating a cat or something. I always take a stand. And
Okay,
my
got it.
first concern is to save the particular creature.
I'm just making it clear that I heard it properly. I'm just making sure. Did you say you will kill that person?
Yeah, I will. If law permits me, allow me, I would. Because so many people are humans are killing so many animals. They have no guilt. So why should I have a guilt?
Oh,
I'm so
you want
sorry
to
to
kill.
say that, but
Even you that you want to kill. Okay. If someone tells you that it is very inconvenient to go vegan, why should I go vegan? What would you reply to them?
I'm sorry I didn't hear your question.
If someone tells you that it is very inconvenient for us to go vegan,
Inconvenient.
so what would
Okay.
you reply to?
So it's not about convenience or inconvenience. I think it is about your moral values, your ethics, your emotions, your kindness. So inconvenience is for animals. It can't be for humans, you know. They have a lot of options. So I think if somebody says that they are just making an excuse.
Okay,
Like
got
how
it.
a kid, if a father tells you to do maths and kids say, I can't do it, it's very difficult. Those kind of
Okay,
excuses.
got it. Got it. Uh, sh- Tell me, like, what has been the most heartbreaking moment of your life?
Heartbreaking. When I lost my grandfather,
Okay,
that was the
it was
saddest.
good.
And I lost my
And
pet.
wait, okay. And what was the most courageous moment that you were afraid, but you still like did that, stood by yourself?
Courageous. I've done a lot of courageous things. But when you talk about animals, some lady picked up 5 dogs from my area without my intimation, and I waited for 2 weeks. And when I realized that dogs have not come back, so I went to the NGO, the whatever. It's a big NGO. I went with the ambulance and picked all the dogs back.
God,
And
great, great.
one of the dog died.
Oh, oh,
So yeah, and the other one dog, she had the whole her skin was toned properly. So I had to get
God.
her stitches done from a private vet, and she got 200 stitches, more than 200 stitches. So
Yes.
that is
So you are
so
the fearless
rude and bad.
kind.
Huh?
You are the fearless kind. You are fearless.
Yeah, yeah, I'm totally fearless. I know when I'm right, I don't care.
Okay. And what's the wildest thing that you've done?
I've not done any wildest things. The craziest things I keep doing because I'm with kids, so crazy things keeps happening.
What's the craziest thing you've done?
Craziest thing I had done. What? So I slapped my teacher once.
Who?
But later
Teacher.
I make an excuse that, ma'am, I didn't see your face. I'm so sorry, whatever.
Like what happened? Like share with us the incident.
So one of my friends, she gave me a dare that you act too smart and you do whatever you wish to do. Could you slap a teacher? I said yeah. So my ma'am, she was economics teacher. So she was checking the paper and I went and I just slapped her. Then she saw me. I was like, oh, so sorry, ma'am. It's you. I'm really sorry. I made up with it by saying sorries and all.
So like, when did this happen? Like long back? Are you still that person, or you
I'm
have
still
changed?
that person. I'm still that person. I keep doing such things. I've
Don't you
almost.
think it's unfair, like to for teacher to get beaten by you?
Teachers also beat students.
Okay, so you're justifying it. Uh,
Yeah.
and what's the funniest moment in your life?
Funniest moment. There are no such funniest moments. I can't remember any right now.
And
I really
how
don't
do you feel
remember.
about offending people with your message?
I feel offensive every day whenever I see them participating in cruelty. So I'm like, it's very
You don't
normal
care.
for me.
If they are
No,
not
no,
caring, by offending you, you are not even caring. Uh,
no, no.
who do you look up to? Who is your hero? Like someone influential that you look up to, idol.
I like uh, uh, I like Ratan Tata. He's one of the ideals.
Ratan.
His ethics, values are really good. And Menka
Okay.
Gandhi for her social work towards animals.
Okay. If you could live anywhere in the world, which place would you choose?
I would choose a place where uh, everybody is vegan.
Oh,
It could
so
be anywhere.
we'll have to create that some that
Place.
place, that kind of. What's your
Yeah.
biggest fear?
Losing my parents is my biggest fear.
Okay. If you could change something about yourself, what would you choose?
I would change. I would. I don't think so. I want to change something, but still, I want to be little more aggressive towards activism.
Okay.
I'm lacking
Okay.
that.
More active. More active. What is your
More
proudest?
aggressive, more aggressive.
Okay, got it.
I like
What is
your
your?
work. I mean,
Thank you. So because
the
I'm
the way
inspired
you
by
stand
you.
for,
Yeah.
huh?
What?
I said the way you stand for the rights for animals, it's
See,
amazing. So
we are same. We think the same. We are doing the same because we are just like without mincing our words. We are standing up for the animals. And that's what you are doing. That's what I am doing. We
yeah.
both are doing the same thing. Uh, what is your proudest accomplishment?
When I received Karamveer Puruskar award, that was
What is that?
I think the best. So it's
Karamvi?
based on the social work.
Okay.
So I got the Karamveer Puruskar. It's
You
a
have done a
big.
lot of
I think
social
it's
work.
quite
That
good.
means. Right?
Yeah.
So, like many people say that vegans don't do any work for humans, they are only focusing on animals. They can't say that to you, right? Because you are doing a
No,
lot of
no.
work
I
for.
do a lot of work. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you are safe from that. But we
No, but
have to face that.
no, no, no. But vegans are doing a lot of work for humans by telling them not to eat meat because that's good for their health. So they are
Yeah,
saving humans any which way, and for
indirectly,
environment also.
but these people don't understand, right? They are like too thick-headed.
Yeah.
What did you want to be when you were a kid?
I wanted to be. That time I used to like Mother Teresa, so I wanted to be like her at that time
Hmm.
when I was in school.
Okay, Mother Teresa. Do you read books? If you do, so tell me about your favorite book.
So I usually read books. Uh, so The Secret is a nice book. The Secret
Wow, that
and
changed.
Jobs. Yeah, The Power of Subconscious Mind is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Got, got it. Uh, if you were stranded on a deserted island and if you were getting bored and they allowed you to take one person with you, which person would you choose?
I would choose somebody who's vegan and compassionate and
Mhm.
little funny
I
to
am, I am.
entertain me.
I am. Vegan, compassionate, and funny.
Yeah.
I just wanted a name. Who would you choose?
I can't name here. Hmm? Yeah, I can hear you. So one of my best friends,
Did,
her name is Shu. I will
yes.
take her with me.
Okay. Okay. Got it. And if money was not a factor, what would you do all day? How would you spend your time?
I would spend my time by surround. I would love to be around animals,
Okay.
birds.
So opening an animal sanctuary, something like that.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
Okay. And if you get a time machine,
I would go back 10 years back.
hmm,
I would go to childhood and I'll turn myself vegan then and there.
where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years. I would see myself starting new venture. I would work on that venture. Plus, I would see having a farm for my animals, for the
Wow,
rescued animals and birds.
great. Please invite us.
Definitely.
How many pillows do you sleep with?
I have pets actually. I sleep with
What?
my pets.
Oh,
Pillows, you
you
said,
don't,
right?
yeah, pillows.
So I have pets. So I sleep with
So
my pets.
you don't use pillows.
I have one pillow, that's all, but
Oh,
rest all my pets.
I sleep with four pillows.
You
People,
need pets then.
okay. How often do you buy clothes?
I do shop online for regular clothing, and for
Mhm.
exclusive things, I go shopping like 3 or 4 times in a year. Otherwise, the regular shopping I do online.
So you buy a lot of clothes.
I think I do.
What do you do? Like, are you able to wear them? Because if you're buying a lot of
Yeah,
clothes,
yeah,
you don't. Okay, okay.
I do.
Uh, what's your favorite childhood memory?
Childhood memory.
Hmm.
I don't remember any. Uh, what I have done. I've done all a lot of mysterious things.
Oh, oh.
So the best memory would be I fooled my all my school friends that I'm not a good cook. And whenever my
Are
parents used
you,
to go somewhere out,
are you a good
so
cook?
all my friends used to come to cook for me. They would iron my clothes and everything for like till I completed my 12th standard. Then
Mm-hmm.
I called them once and I cooked for them. And I told them I fooled you for so many years.
Oh. So your friend must be like very wary of you.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie. Recently I saw The Game Changer.
Mm-hmm. Do you like it?
The good. Yeah, I loved it.
What's the craziest thing you've done in the name of love?
Nothing. No time.
You haven't done. You haven't done.
No, 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 no.
Okay. Uh,
That's what guys are good at.
okay. So guys do it for you. What's the craziest thing a guy has done for you? Let me turn the question. I don't do that, but now, like you said, so I'm asking, what is the craziest thing that a guy has done for you?
I think guys have done a lot of craziest things, sending
One.
flowers, letters, cutting veins,
Cutting. Oh, oh,
all those stuff,
cutting
silly
veins.
stuff.
Cutting veins.
Yeah.
How many guys have cut veins for you?
No, I don't want to say the numbers, but that's the craziest thing. I mean, guys are good at it.
Okay. I'll help you out. Three girls have cut their veins for me. Can you now?
Oh, nice.
No, not nice. It's not
Hmm.
nice. I'm just saying that three girls have cut. So make it easy. I'm making it easy for like you to tell
No,
the
I
number.
don't want to say any number. It's really funny.
Okay, you're playing safe. If you were the ruler of a country,
Hmm.
what would be the first law that you would introduce?
I would I would stop animal cruelty at every level.
Like all kinds of animal use, right? Animal use. Hmm.
Every, yeah, animal usage, cruelty at every level. I would stop it, whether it's for
Will you try
leather,
to
for
will you
wool,
try
for food, for anything.
will you try to convince the people, or you will just say that this is the law, you will have to obey, or I'll kill you or send you to jail?
So I'll do both ways. Whosoever listens is fine. Those who don't.
Oh God. If you had a warning label, do you understand what warning label is?
Yeah, I know, yeah.
What would it say if you had a warning label?
So I don't wear any filter, and if you find it offensive, it's your problem.
Okay, got it. Got it. Out of 10, how funny would you say you are?
I think 7.
7? Okay, crack a joke. Let's see.
I can't crack a joke. I don't remember, but I can make fun of people around.
Okay. How many languages can you speak?
I can speak 2 languages.
Marathi and?
No, Hindi and English, that's all.
So you can't speak Marathi?
No.
I heard people like don't let people live who cannot speak Marathi in Maharashtra. Is it true?
Yeah, I think I'm against languages. I believe there should be
Okay.
2 languages, one the national language, one international. Why to confuse people, and divide? It creates
But people
division.
are very passionate about their like local language. Even in Bengal, people love their language, so they push it.
So
If
there,
someone,
I mean,
what is the one thing you would never do again?
I would never. I used to have dairy and eggs. I would never do it ever.
So you never ate meat, right?
No.
Okay. If someone tricks you into eating meat, says it's mock meat or says it's the plant-based milk, they make you a fool and feeds you and then tells you that this is what has they have done. How would you react? What would you do?
I think I would hit that person then and there,
Uh-oh.
and I would not
How
talk
would
to
you,
that person for a year.
but if you kill them, they won't be able to talk to you ever.
No, I will hit that person. Hit
How?
that person.
How will you hit them?
Slapping the
With the,
person.
oh God. How many slaps?
God knows, depends on the anger.
Are you an angry, short-tempered, angry person?
For animals and for children, I am.
So, do you think it is good or bad? For anger is good or bad, or it helps you, or it like is bad for you?
So, because of my anger, people change. So, if people are changing, I'm fine. And if people are not changing, then it's waste.
What's the toughest decision you ever made?
Toughest decision I've ever made is uh, I, I thought of coming to Mumbai without any connections and all. That was the toughest decision.
What age was that? Like, when did you come to Mumbai? At what age?
I think 10 years back.
You had no support in Mumbai?
No. I had no support.
How did you make it then?
So I made it with my education, but I was already into modeling and all, modeling.
Okay.
So I could understand that when I have to land there, I have to connect with all the agencies and all. So I've started working on that.
So you started modeling, then you like generated money, and then with that money you like did
Business,
more, right? Okay.
yeah,
So
right.
now you are comfortably settled. Can we say that?
Yeah, very much.
Okay. It has been 10 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And did your family support with your decision to come to Mumbai?
Yeah, they support. They supported every decision of mine.
Wow. How old were you when you came to Mumbai?
I was, I think, 15 or 16.
16. Oh God.
I
Reminding me
came,
of,
I was too
reminding me
young.
of Kangana Ranaut. She was 15 when she
I'm
came to
sorry.
Mumbai. Kangana Ranaut.
Yeah, Kangana Ranaut, right,
She
right.
came to Mumbai when she was 15.
So
But
modeling career starts at very young age actually.
it is tough to survive there, right?
Where?
For a teen,
In Mumbai.
it's tough to survive for a teenager there because you are not guaranteed work. You don't know what will happen to
Yeah,
you.
it is tough. Yeah, it is really very tough, extremely tough. Unless you're too passionate or too driven, or
Or you have
you
connections.
take you take challenges and all, only then you can survive. Otherwise, it's impossible.
If you had 2 hours left on Earth, how would you spend those 2 hours?
I would spend those 2 hours with my parents and with my pet.
Hmm. What's the best gift you ever got?
What's the
Best gift you ever got?
best gift? I think in childhood, my mom, dad used to give me all those cute gifts. Like mom would give me frock, my dad would give me ring. Those were the cutest ones.
Great, great. And what's the best thing that ever happened to you?
Same, the Karamveer Puraskar thing was the best thing that happened to me.
Show it to us. Do you have it? Do you have that?
Award?
Do you have that with you? The Karambir
Yeah, I
Puraskar?
have that trophy. Yeah, just a sec. Aman,
Okay.
can you get that Karamveer Puraskar ka trophy? Let me check.
Okay. Okay, not a problem. He will bring. And do you have any bad habit that you want to get rid of?
Yeah, I sleep very late. That's a
And
bad habit.
wake up. When do you sleep and when do you wake up?
I sleep very late, 3, 4. I wake up 10, 11, 12.
Okay, that's morning. 3, 4 is morning. I wake up at 5.
Oh, that's amazing.
I read somewhere that most successful people in the world they wake up at 5. So I thought if I wake up at 5, I can become successful. So that's the first step. That's the first step. Is there anyone who you are jealous of?
Jealous of? I don't think it's a very bad habit, so I'm not jealous of anyone.
But it's human nature, right? We cannot help. We get jealous of people.
Because you know what I
Natural.
keep telling my own students, never get jealous, never do this, never do that. So I have to apply on myself, Not, it's an adaptation actually.
Some people say it is immoral to eat mock meat because it tastes like animal meat. What do you say to that? Is it okay to eat mock meat?
I think it is okay to eat mock meat as far as people are turning vegan. And once
Okay.
they understand what veganism is, then they should quit even mock meat. The word meat should not even exist.
But it's not mock meat, just it's not meat, it just tastes like meat, it's plant. It's
Yeah,
soy.
it is plant-based.
What it,
Yeah.
do you share tables with meat eaters?
I try avoiding a lot.
Okay, but. And have you ever rescued an animal?
Yeah, I have rescued many.
Wow. Which is your favorite rescue? Most memorable rescue?
So the toughest rescue was when I rescued one dog. He had tumor.
Uh-oh.
So the big skin was falling like loose, falling from his stomach and all. It was all torn apart. So I rescued him and we got his treatment done. Cancer. He had so one tumor we would take out, then another tumor comes up, and also it took like I think 6 months to. But I
That's
was
very
really
sad.
happy that he had a very, he was getting everything, like he would get, I put him in kennel after the surgery. Whenever his surgery would happen, I would I would keep him in kennel so that whatever life he has, it should be the best one for him. So I was really
Got
happy about it. But then he couldn't survive. That's the saddest thing.
no. What's your thought on using words like rape, Holocaust, and murder while doing vegan activism? Do you use those words like animals are getting raped or saying
Physically.
it is an animal Holocaust or it is murder? Do you use those words? Because many people get offended. They say we
I
cannot should not use the word rape because rape it triggers victims of rape, or when we use Holocaust, it triggers the victims of Holocaust or Jews. So how do you react to that?
I think it should trigger them. There is nothing wrong in it because we are talking facts. So if
Okay.
something which is if one human rape another human, it is called rape, you know. If human is raping, doing the same thing to a cow or goat or hen, so something which is we are saying the fact. So why should
Okay.
we even mince our words? We should say the facts, no?
Got it. Got it. Got it. I think the big people become uncomfortable hearing those words, yeah, because if they realize what's happening to the animals is far worse than how we can describe. We cannot even describe properly what happens because animals are being killed, tortured, and people are getting offended by our words, not actually the actions. They should get
Hmm.
offended by the actions, what's happening to the animals, but they do not care about it.
Exactly.
They just are getting offended
Yeah.
by our word. So they are stopping us,
Yeah.
but not the people who are abusing animals.
Yeah. Right.
What's your take on meatless Mondays? Do you support that? Do you say that please don't eat meat on Mondays, please reduce your consumption? Do you say that to people, or do you say that stop eating meat or you stop hurting animals altogether?
So
What's your approach?
I tell people to reduce your meat intake and go on plant-based diet and try to understand how your body feels. So even if you're a regular meat eater, just reduce it for a few days. You know, like don't eat it for twice a week, thrice a week, and try to understand your body, how it is reacting.
But
That's what I tell.
but if they ask you that what is it different? So like if I am eating animals like less, are you fine with the animals being killed on other days? Like
No, no, I'm not fine with it. But for conversion, that is the only thing
okay,
we
got it.
can do.
That's a wise thing, a smart thing to do to make them understand. Got it. Uh,
Yeah.
what is something that you never told anyone?
Something I think I don't tell a lot of things to anyone when you talk about
Mhm.
my personal life.
Okay,
So everything is secret.
you won't tell us also.
Yeah.
What's the sweetest thing you ever done?
Sweetest thing, I think all the sweet things I do it for my parents, giving them small surprises,
No, no.
getting
What's the sweetest thing someone has done for you?
for
That
me.
was it.
So my students, they on all the occasions they would make handmade cards. They would give candies, chocolates. These are the sweetest things.
And in school, were you popular or were you a nerd?
I think I was rebellious, so
Mhm.
for that reason I was popular.
Okay. So something just happened. For the first time, I asked all the questions. It never had happened before. Like out of 40 interviews, I did 40 consecutive interviews. And this is for the first time that I asked all the questions because you were answering very quickly and you were not evading the questions. So yeah, something new happened today. I asked all the questions. I do not have any more questions. I asked 60 questions to you. So now what we'll do is we will do the expression challenge. Then you will sing a song and then you will give 2 minute speech and then we will end this session. Okay? Are you fine with
Song,
that?
I can't sing. I can't sing.
You look like a great singer.
Not at
Are you
all.
not?
I'm horrible.
We won't mind. We are very kind and
Okay.
compassionate. No matter how you sing, we'll say, "Oh my God, that you have a beautiful voice. You are a great singer."
Yeah.
We'll say, okay, let's start with the expression challenge and then we will think whether we will do the song or not. Uh, make an angry face.
Angry. I
Okay.
can't
Make a
able
sad
to
face. Make a sad
make
face.
a
Sad
sad.
face. Is that sad?
And
Okay. Make a jealous face.
jealous.
Oh, that looks jealous. Make, wait, make a happy face.
It's very easy for me.
You are happy. You looked happy like from the beginning. Make a
Yeah,
surprise face, surprised.
surprise.
Yeah. Make a shocked face. Shocked.
Shock.
Yeah, good. So we will be screenshotting all this and making memes. Just told you before.
Okay.
Now, do you want to sing a song? Any song?
No, no, I think you can sing a song.
No, 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 thank you. I don't sing. I'm bad. Because yesterday when I recorded my song and listened to it, I fell into
Yeah, I
depression.
heard that.
No,
I
I fell
heard
into
that
depression.
somewhere.
No, no, not that song. The song that I heard on my phone. I
Okay.
fell into depression,
Okay.
so I decided I don't want people to fall
Okay.
into depression. So we will do
Okay.
the speech part. So imagine,
Hmm.
I'll give you 2 minutes. Okay, you have to do it in 2 minutes. Imagine there are like 220 crore people watching you on TV right
Hmm.
now, and you get 2 minutes to talk to them. You will go live, and I'll give you 2 minutes, and you will start your speech. Right? So on the count
Hmm.
of three, 1, 2, 3, you will start your speech. Are you ready? Do you need time to prepare, or are you ready?
Hmm.
No, we do not give anyone time. I was just joking. Okay, ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
Hi everyone, this is Vandana Bhardwaj here, philanthropist and vegan entrepreneur and a hardcore vegan activist. I'm really proud to be here today and share few words, few incidences or few experiences of mine when you talk about veganism. Veganism is something which has changed my life to the core. It has made me a better person, a better human. I have started feeling for every creature. I'll see the world differently. It makes me more beautiful when I'm surrounded with all the innocent creatures. The best part is it is easy for me now to differentiate between the kind souls and the cruel souls when you talk about humans. And I wish one day we all turn vegan and we all understand the feelings and emotions of animals as well, because this world doesn't belong only to animals, only to humans. This is for everyone. Plus, when you talk about emotions and when we cry on our silly sorrows, like I'm short of money, or my dad hurt me, or I broke up with my boyfriend or girlfriend, we are too emotional about it. But I think that is not something, that is something, that emotion is quite selfish, because we are thinking about ourselves and that doesn't change anything in your life. You're living, you're happy. But when you see the animals, the way they are dying every single second and still we are here happy enjoying, then there is some big trigger. We need to understand that. So it means we are selfish emotional people, we are not real. I hope you should watch all the videos what is happening to animals and you stand for them. And let's join in this kind of moments, because this is what is the real hardcore emotional moment at the moment right now. Thank you.
Great. Guys, clap.
Was it 2 minutes?
Amazing,
Thank
amazing.
you.
That was an amazing one. What I'll do is I'll save the video. This video will get saved, and we will try to trim it. And you can also download this video and post or make small parts like 1 minute, 3 minute. It's like 1 hour. Let me check how long it is. It's like